5 members announced that disqualification can only happen with congressional legislation. 3 judges said no, but now we're here. Judge Michael Ludick said the words "remove such disability" confirms that the candidate is currently disqualified. In other words, everybody's interpreting this absolutely backwards. But nonetheless, this is what happened. So what do we do now? Well, in my opinion, what has to happen now is that Jack Smith has to indict Donald Trump for insurrection. And then, well, even if he did and Donald Trump was convicted in a court of law, would the Supreme Court still say, well, no, it's got to be Congress? I guess so. In fact, that's why the 3 liberals and Amy Coney Barrett, 4 out of the 9, said, wait a minute, you guys went too far when you said that there has to be congressional action. And I completely agree. Alrighty, the top story in the New York Times yesterday, literally the top story, was a headline: majority of Biden 2020 voters now say he's too old to be effective, poll finds. This is from the article. A sizable share was even more worried. 19% of those who voted for Biden in 2020, 13% who said they would back him in November, said the 81-year-old president's age was such a problem that he's no longer capable of handling the job. There's been a lot of criticism of this poll, but my thought, over on Daily Kos, over on Democratic Underground, Earl G., who is one of the administrators, one of the owners of the website, good guy. I had lunch with him back when we lived in D.C. Earl G. posted this thing on the subject of Joe Biden too old to be president. He just asked some questions, which I think are really trenchant. He said, and why isn't the media talking about it in this context? They talk about Joe Biden being too old to be president. Is Donald Trump too much of a rapist to be president? Serious question. Did Donald Trump pay too much hush money to a porn star to be president? Is $130,000 too much? Did Donald Trump steal too many classified documents to be president? He stole over 1,000 classified documents. Did Donald Trump personally pocket too much money, $8 million, from foreign governments to be president? Did Donald Trump's attempt to overthrow the government in a failed violent coup, did he do that too much to be president? Did Donald Trump's actions cause too many police officers to die to become president? Why don't we talk about these things? It's like, oh, Joe Biden's too old to be president. Well, Donald Trump is too much of a rapist to be president. He's too much of a criminal. His right-hand man, Alan Weisselberg, this morning pleaded guilty to lying with and for Donald Trump. Is he too much of a criminal to be president? Why doesn't the New York Times ask that?